Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Now today we'll do the second program. Let me open you the program name. Okay. So next program number 2 is this. I'm not sure whether we will be able to complete this problem today itself. Okay, we'll see how much is possible for us to do today. We'll do that much, and the remaining thing we'll try to continue in the next class. So develop an Android application using controls like button, text view, edit text for designing a calculator having basic functionality like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So you can do this in two ways. Okay, one way is very simple. Even today itself we can complete it. So, but the other way, and he has also says after this question, he has also given how the activity should look like. So he says it should look something like this. So you should have one text view for displaying the result, and then a text box for reading the input. And then instead of using the virtual keypad, you should go for using, you got to design your own keypad, something like this. So 7, 8, 9, just a second. Okay, 7, 8, 9 divide into plus, they're not visible properly. So, but we can go for designing something like this. 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, and then this is a dot, a 0, and this is, and this is for clearing. Okay. So this is how we got to do it. We'll try to do it like this itself. Okay. The other way I'll show you later. Okay. First we'll start doing so as per as this. But what I'll do is I'll use one text view for reading, displaying the result, and I'll use two input edit text. So first edit text for reading the first number, and second edit text for reading the second number. Now the moment you click on this and you type anything from here, it goes and sits inside this text box. And again, if you have the focus of the another text box, we'll add one more text box, okay, here. And when I have the focus of that and I type something from my own keypad, so it goes and sits there. This is what we will try to do it, okay. I guess you people understood the question. Is the problem statement clear? Okay. Now here, so again, I'll just show. So we'll try to use the linear layout. Okay. But how we use the linear layout? So in the previous lab, to do the first problem, we used the relative layout. Now to do this, we'll use the linear layout, but you got to use it in a nested way. How you'll learn that also, and after that, so probably I think this class will be able to complete the UI designing part. In the next lab, we'll see how to write code for all these things. So all of you open the Android Studio. Okay, let me open new project. So new project, empty activity. Say next. So let me give the name of the project as L2. Okay, well, let me give it as lab 2. 2 is also there. So lab PGM2. Okay, this is fine. So lab PGM2 is the name which I'm taking. Say finish now. So rest all I'm leaving as it is. API level 16 and all this you're already familiar. Okay. Opening. Still opening. This is my previous program, lab program 1, and this is my new program. So let me close this window. Okay, it's still getting loaded. Let it get loaded. So for now, we will try to design our UI something like this. So it is still loading. Hello. ಹೌದು. ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾನು ನಮಗೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಐ ಡಿ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನು ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಮಾಡು. ನೀನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಆದಾಗ ನಿನ್ನ ಇಮೇಲ್ ಐ ಡಿ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಆದಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, ನೀನು ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಂ ಹ್ಞೂ ಸರಿ, ನೀನು ಇವಾಗ ನನಗೆ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಮಾಡು, ನಾನು ಲ್ಯಾಬಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಓಕೆ. Okay, now it is opened. So we'll go to the layout. Okay, and we will try to design it something like this. Okay, so I'll use code. I don't go to the design view. I don't do anything here because in the previous experiment, majority of the things we did here only. We just dragged it and we positioned it appropriately using the linear layout, but sorry, relative layout. Now I'm saying this entire thing we will design using the linear layout. So let us not do anything here. We'll just do it here at the background, okay, in the code level. So first change it to the linear layout. Or if you can see this. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Change it to linear layout. And then, so orientation, here we'll change it to vertical, and this I'll remove. I've removed this, and here, so let me create two text, edit text. Okay, one is for reading the first number, another one is reading the second number, and third is a text view for displaying the results. Okay, I'm putting an edit text. Edit text. Okay, so a width. So let me say match parent, and height wrap content. Then close the tag. Make space here. So let me add int first. Int. I'll just write enter first number. So this is the int text that gets displayed on the edit text, and I'm using this. You can know from this, you can know what is that you have to enter there. Okay, so this is not the text. This is just an int text which is displayed, and it gives an int. What is that you need to enter in this edit text? So let us assign the ID to it. So all these things, because we have done it in the previous class. So let me give it as num1. So num1 is the ID I'm assigning to this. And then, okay, we'll take the text size as 20 sp. That is enough. And text align meant let us do center. Okay, this much I'm doing. Now go to the design and check. So this is how it looks. Enter first number. Okay. So this is the int what we are writing there. Done till here?
Yes, sir.
Now just after this, I'll create one more edit text. Again, height I say match, sorry, width I say match parent, height wrap content. Now inside this again int, so enter second number. Okay, then we will assign ID to this. So I'll take the ID as num2. So OP people are doing along with me. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All are doing. Say all of you once unmute and say yes. All.
Yes, sir.
All 12 to 13
Still
students.
doing, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So now to this again text size. No, sorry. Text size 20 SP. Then text alignment. Let me say center. Now let us go to the design. So this is how it looks. So first number, second number, and just below this, I need a text view for displaying the result. Okay. Now just after this, we'll take instead of edit text. Now we prefer using the text view for this because it is only the result display. Okay. So this width match parent, height wrap content. Again, I say here int result. Okay, this is enough, I guess. We'll just display the int saying result will come here, and then let us assign ID to this. So I'll take the name of the ID as result itself. Okay, then text size again 20 SP. So text alignment, let us do the center alignment. Okay, now if I go to the design, so this is how it looks. So this is an edit text where I'll be entering the first number. This is again an edit text where I'll be entering the second number, and this is where I'll go for displaying the result based on what the button I press, whether addition, subtraction, multiplication. He says the basic operations like addition, subtraction, and multiplication. Only these four operations. Okay. Now we'll go back to the code. So next is, so we got to create the button something like this. Okay, now how to do this? See now, till here it was fine. Till here it was fine because we add them vertical orientation, we add them one after the other. So we had the first edit text and the second edit text and then the text view. So next in the same what in the next row, so I need one more linear layout, so but not aligned vertically, so aligned horizontally. Okay, we'll do that. Now that layout, linear layout, should be nested inside this outer. This is the outer linear layout. This is the outer linear layout. Inside this, I'm nesting one more linear layout now. So linear layout. Okay. So this again, linear layout. So I say width and height. Okay. We'll say one second, match parent, and this also match parent. And after this, so observe here, this is, you got to be careful over here. Just close it. Okay. See, observe, I'm doing it again. See, I'm not putting this slash. I just close the angle bracket. I got a closing linear tag for that. So I'm inside this. Okay. I've added one more what linear layout. Now inside this again, I got to define the orientation. So orientation, we will take it as horizontal. Okay. So the outer linear layout is vertical orientation, and the inner, the linear layout which I'm nesting now inside this outer linear layout, I've made it as horizontal. So hope you understood till here. And this closing angle bracket, you can take it here itself. Is that clear till here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next. So what we need to have here now, so we need to have the buttons 7, 8, and 9. Okay, and the slash divided by. So let me create a button here, button view, and this I say wrap content, height also wrap content. Okay, and then I put a slash. Now inside this I go. So let me take ID to this ID. So let me give it as button 7, right? 7. So you can don't use the digits. I'm using like this. Okay, 7 SEVEN. Next, I need to display the text as 7. Text 7. Then text alignment will do center. So let me go and check the design now. So this is how it looks. Okay. See, 7, button 7 is created. Okay, like this I need. So after this button, is it 7? Okay, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 4, 3 more I need. Again aligned horizontally. So people are following.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'll go to the code again. Next. After there's one more button. So width again wrap content. Height also wrap content. Next. ID. ID we will take it as 8, right? EIGHT. Then text. Display text as 8. Then text alignment center. Okay, now after this, let me check, go and check in the design. Okay, see 7, 8, 8 has come over here. And one more thing we forgot to do. So when I click on 7, I have to call a function, right? So on click, I forgot to add. So just go back to the previous button and on click. So let me call the method with the name. This is 7, right? SEVEN 7. Okay, and here's again on click EIGHT 8. So these are the method definitions which I need to write. So when I click on this 7 button 7, so I want the digit 7 to appear on my the text view. Okay, so this is one way, and the other way is very simple, that I'll show you. Okay, next. So one more button I need. Button. Is the font size everything clearly visible? Hello, can you make out what I'm writing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So just a second.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
can you please scroll up 1 minute to the linear layout, the first linear layout?
Yeah, sure. Is this enough? So fine, right? Do you need to
Yeah.
scroll down?
Yeah.
Okay. Shall I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, so this is one more. Now ID to this. We'll give it as 9. Okay. And then text is 9. And after this, text alignment, center. On click, we'll call the method 9. Okay. Now we'll go to the design. So this is how it is looking, 7, 8, 9. And I need one more here, slash, divide, for divide operation. So when I click on that button, divide should happen. So again, button. So wrap content, wrap content. So close the tag. Okay. Now ID, assign ID. So it is, so slash, right? I'll give the ID as divide. Divide. And oh, sorry, I made a mistake. Divide. And next, text slash, and then text alignment, make it a center. Then text alignment. So we have on click. On click. We'll call the method with the name divide. Now if I go here, so this is how it is looking, 7, 8, 9, and a divide. Now, but I want this entire thing. Let us go for aligning this to the center. Now go back to the code. So just go back to the inner linear layout, what we have put here. So this is the outer linear layout, the nested one, inner linear layout here. Just make a space there. Getting? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Layout gravity, make it a center. Add one more property, layout gravity center. Now let me go to the design now. Oh, just a second. Yeah. Uh, yeah, and here also layout gravity center. Oh, this it's coming. Sorry, just a second. This is not required. Design. So here width and height, what we will do is instead of say just give the layout gravity as center, and this one a match parent, instead of match parent you take it as wrap content, and height also you take it as wrap content. Yeah, now it is center aligned. See, it's exactly at the center. So this is what you got to do. Please make a note. So what I had made earlier, this layout width and height, I had made them as match parent and match parent. Don't do that. So just say it as wrap content and wrap content, and add the one more property, layout gravity as center. And you don't have to do anything inside the buttons. So please make a note of this. Done. Finished. Please respond.
Finish it, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now design, it should look like this. Okay. Now we'll go again. So we have done with this. We are done with this. Now again one more row like this. Again one more linear layout is required just outside this linear layout. Okay. So I'll come outside this. So this is my outer linear layout. So this is one more which is nested. Now I got to add one more linear layout nested inside this outer linear layout. So let us create now the linear layout. One more linear layout. Now you tell me what is that you'll be selecting? Wrap content or match parent?
Wrap content.
Wrap content. Wrap content. Now you put slash and angle bracket or only angle bracket?
Only angle bracket.
Very good. So only angle bracket. You got the closing tag for the linear layout. Now inside this, okay, so we got to add few more properties to the linear layout. We will add them. Okay. Now what I'll add now? So I'll add the orientation first. So what orientation you require? Horizontal or vertical?
Horizontal.
Horizontal. And then layout gravity. Layout gravity center. So now you can take this closing. I prefer always having this closing angle bracket here itself. So I just press delete. Have it here. Okay, now just come outside and inside the second inner linear layout, start creating the buttons as we did here. Okay, so next as per as this, it says it is 4, 5, 6, and I guess this is into 4, 5, 6 and into. Okay, we'll do that. Button. So again, wrap content slash and close. So first go for assigning the ID. So it is 4, 5, 6. I'll assign the ID as 4 and then text as 4, then text alignment center, and then on click. So you call the method with the name 4. Come outside and go for creating the next one. Now if I click on the design, it's something like that. It's center aligned. Now the moment you add one more button, again the whole thing gets aligned center because we have given the layout gravity as center. Okay. Now let us do the next one. So again button, wrap content. Next ID. So 5, FIVE, and then text I, then text alignment center, and then on click we'll call 5. Now if I go to design, so this is how it looks. Okay, next come back to the this is how it looks. Okay, come back to the code. Button, wrap content. Just assign ID. Okay, so 4, 5, 6 it is 6. and text is 6, then text alignment, center, on click, call the method 6. So now after this 4, 5, 6 is done. So we need into button, multiplication button. Okay, ID. I'll take it as multiply, and then text. So let me put star, and then text alignment, center, on click. So I'll call the method MUL or full multiply. Okay, so we are done with the second row now. 789/456 into. Next it is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and so this is divide, this is into, this will make it as plus. Sorry, I think this is star and this is no issues, no problem. So we'll make this as plus and we'll make this as minus. Okay, we'll do that. So you got to add one more linear layout now. Now where you got to add? So where you have to add? So this is
Outside.
opening and closing for this linear layout, and this is the closing for what? Your outer one, this linear layout. Now just after this, so one more linear layout. So linear layout again, you say wrap content. So inside this orientation, horizontal, and then text. Oh, sorry. Gravity layout, gravity, center. After this, you 1, 2, 3. You can create the buttons 1, 2, 3. Button. Again, wrap content. Now ID. So let me give it as 1. Then text is 1. So text alignment, center, and then on click, call the method with the name 1. Again, one more button, wrap content, ID 2, text 2, and text alignment, center. On click, call the method 2. Done till here?
Yes.
Okay. Again, button, wrap content, ID, then text 3, text alignment center. On click. Next, we got to create a button for adding. So we are done with divide and multiply. Now for adding. Button, wrap content, wrap content. ID. We'll give it as add. And then text. I'll give it as plus. Text alignment. Center. And on click, call the method add. Hope we understood till here. So now go to the design.
Yes, yes.
This is how it looks. 7, 8, 9 divide 4, 5, 6 into 1, 2, 3 plus. Okay. Next row. We'll see what should be there in the next row. Next row. So you should have dot. So for entering the say 10.5. So dot should be there. 0 and this is equal to, sorry, equal to. When you click on equal to, the result should come. This is equal to, and this is we will make it as minus, and this is clear. Okay. So dot 0 equal to and minus. Again, go back to the code. Just outside this linear layout, one more linear layout. Start creating. Wrap content, wrap content. Okay. Now orientation, horizontal orientation. See, within the vertical orientation, we have many linear layouts with horizontal orientation. Okay, and then layout gravity center. Create the button, wrap content, wrap content, ID. I'll give it as dot. Okay, and then text dot itself. Then text align center, and then on click a method with the name dot. So all these methods we got to write there. So you can just imagine now, keep imagining how many methods you got to write inside the Java. For everything, there should be a method inside the Java. Okay, next. Oh, I have closed the closing linear layout tag. I'm not sure. Yeah, one more should be there. Slash. Now it is correct. I think I accidentally deleted it, I guess. Next. After this, one more button. The middle one is 0. Wrap content, wrap content. ID. Zero. Okay, and then text 0. Text alignment center. On click, we'll call the method 0. So are you doing along with me? Are there anybody lagging? So please unmute and talk. Unmute. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Finished till here? Okay.
Yes, yes.
All of you unmute and say whether you finished till here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So done with dot and a 0. Next is equal to button wrap content ID equals, then text equal to, and then text alignment center on click. So instead of equal, I'll just say compute. Okay. So name the method. I'll take it as compute. Compute. Okay. And after this minus. So one more button is required. Wrap content ID minus text is minus, and then text alignment center, and then on click I'll call it as subtract sub. Now go to the design. So this is how your keypad looks now. Correct, right? Hello, all of you getting like this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the last one. So after this you need a clear. So if you want to erase the content of the edit text, then we need a clear, right? For that purpose. Oh, I need one more linear layout because it should come outside that. So linear layout. Okay. So again, we'll say wrap content. Here, orientation. I can say, yeah, horizontal, and layout width, layout gravity, center. Now only one button is required here. Button, wrap content. Inside this, ID. Let me give it as clear. Text C, text alignment center. On click, I call the method clear. So this much. Now this is a complete XML code for the design part. Okay, if I click on the design now, this is how it looks. I guess all of you are done till here.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Yeah.
I'm not getting that text. Enter the number, enter the first number, enter the second number.
Int you're not getting?
No, yeah, I'm not getting that.
Once again, I'll show you. Just check whether I written like this only. Verify.
1 minute, sir. Yes, sir. I've written it like that only.
I written the same thing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you set any background color?
No, sir.
No. 1 second, just a minute. Just go to the design part. Click on the design.
Yes.
Click
Yes, sir.
on that edit text.
Uh, edit text what, sir?
Yeah, this one, this one. See
Okay,
my screen. Click on that.
I have, sir.
Okay, and here in the attribute search, in the attributes, click on search.
Okay.
Just click on style. Type style there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 1 second. Not on style. 1 second. Remove that style and write there font. Font. Just a second. Just a second. Let me. Yeah. Now just type text. Type text.
Yeah, text.
Yeah.
Hint color is
And the
black.
text color, if you just check whether it is white. So if it
No,
is white,
it is
I
black.
don't know. What is the text color you have now?
Black, sir.
Black you have. Okay. Then it should come. Oh, this one. Check this. Text color int. Check this. Click on this and see what is the color.
That is also black.
Or take a different color. Choose
Okay,
any
sir.
different color and see. Able to do?
Yes, sir.
Did you get now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the thing was, your this edit
Actually,
text.
I didn't get it, sir.
Yeah, edit text background color and the color of the int text was same. That's why you're not able to see. Now you change the int color, text color int.
I tried, sir, but that's not changing.
Not showing. It's okay, no problem. Sometimes the design it will not come, but when you take it after building this entire application and the moment you take it to the phone, it will work. Don't worry. Huh? Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. We'll check that. And one possibility is that if the colors are same, then you'll not get the display. It's okay, no problem. If the fore color is matching with the background color, then you cannot see the text. Okay, so this much. Uh, we'll go for writing the Java code. We'll see how much is possible. We will try to write that much. Okay. Okay. So go to main activity.java. All of you are in main activity.java.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now here, see, we have three things. I'm coming back to the design. So for us, these three things are important. So this is edit text, this is edit text, and this is a result. Okay. We need to access all these three in our code, and these buttons also we need to access, but this buttons we have written on click method in the XML file itself. Okay, directly. So when you click, it will automatically go to that method. But these three things we need to access. Now how? Let me go to the activity main. I got to create objects for those things. So let us create objects for edit text. Edit text. Don't type again, select. Okay, edit text. I'm clicking enter now. Edit text. So I'll write here number 1, comma number 2. These are the two edit text objects which I'm creating. So one I'm created with the name number 1, another one I'm creating with the number 2, and similarly, so text view object is also required. Text view. Now I will name it as RES. Done, right? So where you got to do them? This you got to do this inside the class. Because these objects, it should be possible for you to access this object in any of the method which you create within this class. So that is the reason we are making all these objects global. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now here inside onCreate. So all these methods I showed you in the first sample program that we did. I guess you people remember that program, the sample program. Do you remember?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now here we'll make these objects, okay, point to the first object. Number one object, I'll make it to point to this, and number two object, I'll make it to point to this, and result object which I've created, I'll make it to point to this. Now how to do that? Yeah, any idea? Can you just tell me how to do that? So recall from the sample program which I taught you people. The second lab. Yeah, how to do that? Number one, the name of the object is equal to, what is the name of the method? What is the name of the method? Find. Hello.
7.
What is the name of the method?
7.
What 7? Number one is equal to. What is the name? You see this? See my screen and answer at least. Find view by ID and r dot id dot. What is the ID we have given to the first edit text? Num1, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you have to respond quickly. Any doubts in this? Please ask me. What we have done now, we are making the object num1, number one object, okay, of type edit text to reference to my first edit text, which is named as num1. Hope you people understood. Okay. Similarly,
Yes, sir.
how do I make my number two object to point to the other edit text? Number two is equal to find view by id r dot id dot num 2. Clear? Yes or no?
Yes,
Clear,
sir.
sir.
ಏನಪ್ಪ ಮಾತೆ ಆಡಲ್ಲ ಯಾರುನು. res is equal to, similarly, so I need to make my res object point back to the point to the text view where I'll be displaying the result. Find view by id r dot id dot. There I've given the name of the text view as result. So result. So do this match. So all of you done till here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you got to tell me what I have to do next. What has to be done?
Define the
Taking
function.
the number.
Now when I click on 7, correct, right? Or 8 or a 9. So the number should go and sit here. And again, how do you identify where it should go, whether it should go here or here? Now we'll do that. I'll show you. Let us go to the code main. Okay. Let me go for writing. Let us start from 1. We'll go in this order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like this. Let me start from 1. Okay. So let us write the method public void 1. So what is the name of the method that we are calling when I click on 1? So just go to the code. So for 1, see the method name what we have given is 1. Correct, right? Now 1, then pass view. Again, don't type this full. See, I'm clicking enter. Then V. Now what is that I need to write here? Tell me. When I click on 1, what should happen?
That number should be equal to 1. So it should evaluate to 1.
Correct. Now when I click on, let me go back to the design. When I click on this 1, okay, here 1 should either appear here or here. It depends. So you cannot have focus of both the edit text simultaneously. So only one of these two can be in focus at a time. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Can you set the focus of both simultaneously? Not possible. Either you can have the cursor here or cursor here. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Is it possible for you to place the cursor simultaneous on both the edit text?
No, sir.
No,
No,
not
sir.
possible. Now, so when I click on 1, I got to check which edit text has the focus. Yes or no? That is what I need to do. If this edit text as the focus is nothing but as the cursor. Okay. If this edit text is under focus, now 1 should appear here. If this edit text is on focus, 1 should appear here. Understood? I need to check that. Now how do I check that? Here. Okay. Now which is the object that is pointing to my first edit text? What is the object? What is the name of the object that is pointing to my first edit text?
Number 1.
Number 1. Good. Number 1 dot. Okay. See, has focus. How do you check whether your first edit text has the focus or not? Okay, like this. If number 1 has the focus, here I'm opening the bracket, I'm inside this. If number 1 has the focus, what is that I need to do now? Tell me. So this has the focus. When I click on 1, what should happen?
It should assign that value to 1.
Yeah, 1 should come here. How to do that? Number 1 dot. So what was the method? The first sample program we did it. Set text. Now set text, what we will do is say for example, set text you cannot use. So set text will do that. See, when I click on 1, okay, 1 will come here. Say when I click on 2, 1, it will erase 1 and it will put 2. Correct, right? Yes. Say I want to take the first number as 12. If I use set text, is it possible for me to give 12? See, when I click on 1, so 1 comes here. Okay. When I click on 2, what this will do? So this will erase the previous text and it will set the text of this particular edit text as 2. So where is 1? 1 is lost. Now I cannot use set text now. Instead of set text, I need to use append. Every time I keep pressing the buttons, it should keep on appending. So I have something called as append. Hope you understood. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now 1. Append what? 1. When I click on the button 1. If athwa else if number 2 dot as focus. So if the number 1 doesn't have the focus, then you check whether number 2 has the focus. Okay. Then number 2 dot append 1. So understood what we are doing?
Yes, sir.
See, if number 1 as the focus, we go for appending 1 to the first edit text. If the number 2 as the focus, then we go for appending 1 to the other one. Okay, done right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now let me run. We'll run up to here and we'll see whether everything is working fine or not. So let me start my emulator. And let me start now. At least 1 or 2 functions will write, because starting this emulator, it will take some time. Let me start now. Oh. Okay, let it start. We'll continue writing. So this is what I've written for button 1. Okay, so else I don't write. So if this, else if, any one of these two must be true. Okay, so if none of the edit text have the focus, and if you're typing, so nothing will happen. That's all. Okay, we'll come back again. Yeah, here, just after this. Now we'll write the method for what? 2 public void 2 view v. Let me check whether it has started. No, it has started, I guess. Okay. So if I switch the window, it will stop. 1 second, let it get started. How many are there in the meeting? So how many students have joined?
There were 10, sir.
Okay.
Now only 8.
Only 8. Okay.
Not even 8. It's only 6 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
The result is released, sir.
Seven
That's why.
students.
Oh, what?
Sir, 5th time result ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದು.
Okay, okay. Okay, now it is starting. We'll do here. We'll write the definition for 2. What should happen when I click on the button 2? If number 1 as, again, same thing, number 1 as focus, number 1 dot append 2. Else if number 2 dot as focus number 2 dot append 2. Okay, let me save till here and check if this has started. Okay, still not started. We'll write one more. Public void 3 view v if number 1 as focus number 1 dot append 3 else if number 2 dot as focus number 2 dot append 3. Okay, till here I've done. So let me check. Okay, this has started now. Let me run. So today it is not possible to complete this full. Okay, so let us run this. So all of you start running. So if you don't have the emulator, please generate the APK and put it to your phone.
Yes, sir.
Message your friends why they have left the meeting. Results you can see after this, right after the lab. So tell them to join back if they have checked their results. And this batch, there are only 12 people. I don't know why. The strength of this batch itself is 12.
Sir, few students shifted to A2 batch. That's why the strength is less.
Okay. Anybody execute it? Is it executed for someone? Is it running now in the emulator or in your phone?
Yes, sir, it's running.
On the phone. Keep pressing till you return the method for till where? Up to 3 are written?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, click on 1. So just first you have to take the focus of the text views. So just click on the first text view. Tap on the first text view, sorry, edit text. And then press 1. Did you get 1 on the
Yes,
first
sir.
edit? Yeah, click on 2 now.
It's
Is it appending or erasing 1 and putting 2?
it's now it's 12. So 1 and 2
Well, it's appending. Okay, if you use
Yes.
set text, it will erase the previous content and it will set new text. Okay, so you have to use append here.
Yes.
Okay, so now change the focus. Change the focus to the other edit text.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and now type 1, 2, or 3.
Yes, sir, it's working.
It's working
right.
on the other. Correct, right?
Yes.
So now
Yes.
take the focus out of both the edit text. Take out the focus. Don't focus any of the edit text. So click somewhere here and there.
Yes, sir.
Now you click on 1. Anything happening?
I'm not able to take out the focus here.
Anyone will be always in focus. Okay, no issues. Okay. So for me, it's still running. The moment it finishes running, I'll show you here on the emulator. And if you finished, you keep continuing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till 9. You keep writing the same thing, including 0 also.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And
Yes, sir.
for this one,
Oh,
you can write now. So addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, reading the contents of the text box and doing it appropriately. That's all.
okay, sir.
Hmm? And for dot also you write it. For dot you got to append the dot. Okay.
Yes.
And when you are performing the addition, subtraction, multiplication, try to convert or cast the numbers which are reading from the edit text into the float. Convert them to float and go for performing the operation. All those things I'll show you. And clear is another important thing here. Clear. So whenever you click on the C button, clear button. So the edit text which is under focus, its content should be cleared. And it is left to you how you clear it, whether you want to clear the entire content of the edit text or you want to clear them one by. Say for example, you have written 1, 2, 3, 4 in the first edit text. When I click on C, and if the first edit text is in focus, I want 4 to be erased, only 4 to be erased. 1, 2, 3 still should still stay there. So both ways you can do it. One way, clearing the entire content, that is very easy. So the other way is, so erasing one by one. Say 1, 2, 3, 4 I've written. I click on C first and the focus is on the first edit text, 4 gets erased. And again I click on C, 3 gets erased. Again I click on C, 2 gets erased. Again I click on C, 1 should get erased, something like this. You should learn how to do both the ways. So for me, it is taking a lot of time. Okay. It's still building the Gradle. So don't sit simply, keep writing the methods for other buttons. Oh, this is also running.
Hello, sir.
Yes, madam.
Sir, in the meantime, shall I announce that Google Classroom link and also until
Yes,
it
madam. Yes, madam.
executes?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, students, we've created on Google Classroom wherein you'll have to upload your observation copy as well as your execution screenshots. So whatever programs you're typing here, the activity underscore main and main activity dot java, whatever you're typing there, those code, the XML code as well as the Java code, you need to keep one observation copy. Okay, write down the programs in that. Okay, take a pic of that or scan it. Along with that, you have to execute these programs and the execution screenshots, including the code as well as the output. Okay, all outputs, like whatever the cases are there, you try to take the screenshots of that and club these two together in a single PDF file. Okay, single PDF file, only one file which contains both the code, handwritten code, as well as the screenshots of the code and the execution output. Club it in one PDF file. Rename the PDF file with your USN. Okay, with your USN, and upload in the Google Classroom assignment link. Okay, I'll be sharing the class code and the link as well. All of you will join the classroom. Okay, and I've created two assignment links in that. One is for your and the other one is for your lab program 1. That is the visiting card, right? The design of the visiting card. So both the programs and their execution screenshots you have to submit it by this Saturday. Okay, the deadline has been given. So each week we'll be evaluating that, and the marks will be allotted for that. So do not do not submit late. May do online on time submissions, so that your marks is not deducted. Okay, so I'll just put it in the chat box, as well as in the group I will share the links to join the classroom.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
What else should we write in the observation?
Programs.
The program.
As madam said, the XML part and Java part. And attach the snapshot, screenshots of the execution. Make it as one PDF and upload it to Google Classroom. Madam will share now the joining code and all. Using that code, you join the class, Google Classroom. Okay, so now it is installed here. I'm opening. So this is how it is looking. See, right now the focus is on the first. So I just clicked here. Okay, the focus is on the first edit text. If I keep writing now, so 1 I typed, so 1 I pressed, 2 appended, 3. So we have written only for 1, 2, 3 right now. So it is working. 6, 5. We have not written anything. So not fine. Now if I want the second number, now again I got. Oh, sorry, it got closed. Just a second. And it got closed. The name lab program 1 it was L. Yeah, lab program 2. This one. Okay. Say 1, 2, 3. Now I click on this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now for the remaining things, we'll write it. Okay. So practice this much for today. In the next class, we'll continue from here. Okay. And we'll finish this and we will try to start in the next lab the third program. Okay. We'll finish this and then we will try to start the third. Even third program, it is not possible for us to complete in one lab. So we'll finish this and we will give a start to the program number 3. Okay. Then we will see. And finish till here and don't leave the lab until 1:30. So please start practicing, and you can go for writing the functions for all other things and how to write clear and how to get the result here on click of equal to. All these things I'll tell you. So but as of now, you finish writing the code for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dot also you can write, 0 you can write. So keep it pending for divide, into, plus, minus, equal to, and clear. Except this much. So I want you people to finish everything today itself by 1:30. Hope you people understood.
Yes, sir. Sir, will you upload this video, recorded video in YouTube?
Yes. Today I'll do that. Now I'll stop. Okay, recording. So from here, you people continue and complete writing the method for all these things. Okay, 1 to 9, 0, and a dot. So keep it pending for divide, into, plus, minus, equal to, and clear. So except this, so I want you to finish everything. Okay, and next week. Before going to the third program, after completing this, I'll show you another way of doing this also, one more simple way of doing this. But as per the question, I guess you have to do like this itself. So this is the correct way of doing it, because in the question he has also given the UI layout, how the UI should look. So as per this, you got to do it. So, but still we will try to learn the other way also. Okay. So thank you. Don't leave the call, madam. Bhargavi madam.
Yes, sir.
ಮೇಡಮ್ ನಾನು ಲಂಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀನಿ, ನನಗೆ
Yes.
ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇತ್ತು ಆಮೇಲೆ
Yes,
ಇನ್ನೊಂದು.
sir.
ಓಕೆ ಮೇಡಮ್.
Oh, let me.